This segment is sponsored by the U.S. Army.
The U.S. Army offers benefits for now and security for your future. I'm here at the Delaware Recruiting Station with Sergeant First Class Ryan Clark. Good to see you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Let's talk a little bit about the Army, obviously, but more importantly, careers in the Army. So if someone's watching right now, maybe they've considered a military career, or maybe they know someone who has. What is that process? How does that take place? Where does this all start?
So first would be contacting a local recruiting station, coming in for what we call an Army interview, where you'll sit down with the recruiter, learn the benefits in the Army, as well as do a pre-qualification to make sure that you are qualified to serve.
And once you are enlisted, then you go to somewhere to serve, correct? Mm-hmm. How does that happen?
So while you're at your advanced individual training, you'll be assigned to a location. That could be anywhere in the continental United States, as well as Europe, Korea, Alaska, or Hawaii.
Do you get to select this?
You have a dream sheet, and hopefully you'll get one of those 3 selections, but it's not guaranteed.
Okay, so Hawaii is already off.
Possibly.
I see. If someone also is watching this right now and they're thinking, I like everything about a career in the Army, but I know I'm going to have to be away from my family. How much time really are you away from your families?
So if you're married, your spouse and children can go with you from base to base, so you'll see them daily. Now, if you're not married or if you just want to see your extended family, we get 30 days paid vacation a year, so you can travel home to see them at any time.
Wow, that's great. And then for women in the Army, I'm always curious about that. You know, we see them doing more and more. You know, they're integrated in more aspects of the Army. Are there certain allowances? Are there some compensations you have to make for a woman in the military?
So today, absolutely not. So a soldier is a soldier. And as of today, we allow females in serving in all positions in the United States Army.
So tell us about college aspects of it, or what kind of different careers are in the Army itself. Maybe you can explain those.
So the Army has over 150 careers that you can enlist into. Those careers deviate anything from communications, working on computers, to doing medical or doing administrative work. So not everything is combat related in the Army. For benefits, the Army will pay $4,000 a year for you to take college classes while you serve, and then they will pay for a full bachelor's degree at any state university in any state after you serve, according to the post 9/11 GI Bill.
And there are so many other benefits, though. Obviously, we're talking health benefits.
Yes, ma'am. So full medical coverage for you and your family. For a family member, I believe it's about $50 a month, and they get full medical coverage just like the soldier does.
And how does the housing work?
So there is housing on military bases, but you will receive a housing allowance if you elect to go rent or purchase a house on your own outside of the military installation.
Okay. Talk about the recruitment process itself. What is the length of time from start to finish before you are actually enlisted in the military?
So it can vary anything from 3 days to a couple of months. So it's based off of your qualifications whenever you walk into the office. But step 1 is meeting with the recruiter, taking an aptitude test, and then validating that aptitude test, as well as validating all of your qualifications legally and physically. Once you take the physical, then you can enlist following that physical.
And after that point, then you go to basic.
Yes, ma'am. So you could leave to go to basic anywhere from 3 weeks to 2 months or even a year, depending on where you're at in school, if you're a senior in high school or college.
And what is the length of your obligation once you are in the Army?
So a term of service goes anywhere from 3 to 6 years. It's very dependent based off of the job that you enlist into.
What do you think the Army gives people? What does it instill in people?
It gives them discipline, as well as it gives them a sense of urgency and motivation in themselves and able to accomplish things that they never thought they would be able to accomplish on their own.
Not to mention pride in your country.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, well, there you have it. If that's something that interests you, and why wouldn't it? You see this strapping fellow right here. Call your local Army Recruitment Center right now, and you can certainly get a hold of everyone here at the Delaware Recruiting Station.